We're looking at the unit circle, and unit circle has a radius of 1, and if we were to go around the unit circle using a radius of 1 as a, so we'll draw the circle in here. The question is, how many radiuses is it to go all the way around the circle? So if we take, say, the green, we use, say that's 1 radius long, that's 2 radiuses long, and that's 3 radiuses long. What happens if we divided this circle up into radiuses? And you can see, even with my poor drawing here, that 3 radiuses around doesn't quite reach the halfway mark around the circle. And the people that did the math originally, looked at this and said, well, that's not really that great. We need to define this, because a half a circle is an important thing, half a circle. So let's define this half a circle in the number of radiuses, and they called the radiuses radians. So this portion here is a radian. This portion here is a radian. And you've got 3 and a bit radians in a half a circle. So they said, oh, let's call this distance here, from here to here around, let's call that a Greek letter, because we've already used all the English letters, and we can't call it alpha, we can't call it beta because they're being used for something else. So they came up with this one and they called it pi. So they said the distance around here is called pi, and you'll notice it's 1, 2, 3 and a bit. So it's 3.14. They calculated that out precisely to many, many decimal places. So the distance around the whole circle then is 2 pi in radians. So 2 pi is the distance all the way around. So pi is halfway around, 2 pi is the whole way around. So if you're going to now find out an angle here, say you have a triangle that you're trying to figure out, this, you got a point there, this is the radius, and this is not quite the radius because you cut it off here, so that's the 1, and say this well, if we were to use, can't think of something. Anyways, this angle here is just a proportion of pi. So we just need a ratio of this distance. And the ratio comes from the length of this side and the length of this side. So we've got the opposite divided by the hypotenuse would give you a ratio called sine, and from that you can find out the proportion of this angle going around, which is some angle in radian measure. So if it was pi by 6, it would be pi by 6 radians is the angle. I hope that helps clear things up.